Hi everyone, it's your favorite pastel pest slash goblin chaotic baby lady, Lucy. Hi. Did that entice you? Hi, hello, I am back with recently bleached hair, and as all of the nerve endings on my scalp are fried again, I thought it would be a really great time to use the noggin of mine to chat to you about some recent clothing purchases I've made. Some are recent, some are less recent. Anyway, I'm kind of dancing around the issue, but essentially I have purchased some clothes from Chuu before, and like I'll just pick up a couple of pieces from like a collection they've released or something, and then I won't make a video about it because I've only picked up like 3 things. So I'm like, that's not content. And then I recently, it's not really that recent, I did an order of quite a few things because I had a sale on, and I got like a few more than like 3. I probably got like 5 or 6. And I was like, oh, now I can make a video. And then I didn't. But when I recently went onto their website, a lot of it had actually come back in stock, and some of the stuff I ordered quite a while ago was also still in stock. Like they brought back some of their best sellers because I just know how to pick them. So I thought today we'd go through some of the items I bought a little while back and some of the items I bought more recently. For a lot of these items, it's going to be more of a review than it is like a first impressions, but I figured we could just chat through them all today and try them on. So let's go ahead. This is from the Chuu Barbie collection. It is this little pastel blue cropped sweater hoodie kind of vibe. I have been wearing this non-stop to dance classes, just generally around the house. It's super comfy, really cute. I don't really have a lot to say about it other than like it's a really well-priced, decent item. And if you kind of like the sort of kitschy retro Barbie kind of vibe, this is all from their California Barbie collection, so it's like 80s. I'm just gonna say this now before we like keep going. Probably like 85% of the time, the quality of the clothes from Chuu is really, really good. Chuu's pricing kind of sits in that like lower to mid-range price point, kind of similar to like a Zara, maybe a little bit cheaper than a Zara. The quality has been pretty consistent across everything, bar a couple of items here and there. But I have a lot of Chuu pieces in my wardrobe that I still continue to wear years on, even from my very first Chuu video back in the day. I still wear those jumpers. Initially this was like $37 US, which is not super pricey, but I was like, oh, it's just like a simple hoodie, like maybe it's a bit much. I've gotten so much wear out of it that I know it's definitely worth it. I can think of like heaps of occasions where I've worn this because it's long sleeved and it's a little bit baggy. It's nice to layer with, so I've been able to pop it on top of other long sleeve shirts. I've just paired it with this pair of ASOS track pants from my little ASOS video, so you can check that out if you haven't yet, or not, it's fine, your choice. Just an all-round banger, I have to say. So I will be keeping a keen eye on the upcoming collections because they release more stuff like this, of this quality and comfort and cuteness. That's 3 C's, nope, it's 1 Q and 2 C's. It's really rare that when you buy from like Korean fashion websites and stuff that the length will be like longer than your, I'll just say ankle, nope, wrist. 5 stars for this item, 10 out of 10. And then I also wanted to mention I love this t-shirt. I wear it all the time. Kind of like just an oversized boxy fit. Again, I wear it around the house, I wear it to dance classes, and it also looks really cute tucked into some jeans or shorts. I know it is a summer for a lot of you, so if you want like summer vibes, that's really cute. Yep, this is a this is a boxy t-shirt. I often tuck it in to like a pair of black pants, or I'll like tie it up either with like a hair tie or on its own and make it like a crop. Yeah, it's just like an around the house t-shirt. This silhouette is not giving me life, but it's very comfy. It's a very nice quality. I've worn this to sleep a lot as well, like just the t-shirt. Multi-purpose icon. Why? Because it's a t-shirt. Most t-shirts can, but still, we appreciate the versatility. I won't chat too long about this because it's pretty simple. This next one I've had for quite a while, so it's not in the best condition, but hopefully that speaks to how much I've worn it. It is just a really simple crop top with a lettuce trim with a cherry print. That's it. You've probably already seen me wearing this a lot. I think I've worn it in some videos or in some Instagram pictures and stories and stuff. I'm like always wearing this. So I should probably buy like some more of their little crop tops just because they're really affordable and nice quality. Really soft. I don't know what you're really expecting me to say here because it's just like literally a crop t-shirt, but it's a crop t-shirt. All the things I just said about it also apply. It's a really great basic. I can wear it backwards and forwards because it doesn't seem to have a front. So that's cool. Now, this is the last like old item that they still have in stock, and they've actually been promoting it in their emails quite a bit recently. And this is the Olivia pleated dress. Now, I have had this for a little while actually. They have it in quite a few different colors. I don't like it. And I mainly bought it to wear to like my office job or for like corporate stuff, just because it's a nice midi length, it's kind of formal, appropriate. And I have this dress, which I wear quite a lot, which is also from Chuu. It's not in stock anymore, unfortunately. And in general, I would highly recommend if you're looking for like some dresses that are kind of like office appropriate or kind of in between casual and dressy, where you can sort of like make them work for the outfit you need. They're really great, and they're usually between like $30 to $50. I think this one was 33 or 35 US, so in my opinion, really great price point for a nice, simple workwear dress. It's definitely a really beautiful dress. I have no complaints about the quality. It just doesn't look quite right, so I will show you that video now. Can you hear me from back there? This is the Olivia dress. It's not bad, like I said, it's a really nice dress, but as you can see, the waist is here. My waist is like there, so it's like just slightly proportionally off, and there's not really a lot I can do about it to fix it. But essentially, this is made for someone with a slightly shorter torso than my torso, and my torso is slightly longer than the short torso that they made this for. Therefore, it's just slightly off. It's got a gorgeous fit, nice little bow at the back. Love it. And I think a lot of the time, sometimes I try and tell myself that I'm being really picky and it's like not a big deal, but I think the reason why I've like really grown into my style and really grown to love clothing is because I'm really passionate about finding something that not only is like a cute item and a unique item, but something that like flatters and fits nicely. My Lucy spidey senses are tingling and it's just slightly off. So even though it's a really beautiful dress, and I'm sure it will find a beautiful home with one of my friends or on Depop or something like that, I just think it's just, I'm probably like an inch too tall for it, essentially. And I'm at peace with that because I know that Chuu does have dresses that do fit my silhouette better. It's just that this one isn't the one. And that's okay, we can forgive them for that, because guess what? Not all clothes are made specifically for us, so we shouldn't take offense to them when they're not designed specifically for us. And we shouldn't try and change ourselves or feel bad that they're not made for us, especially when it's made for literally an entirely different body type to you. Don't feel bad. So I bought this, I think when my hair was blonde or blue or something. Point being, I now have another pink set. I don't know, like whenever my hair is pink, I wear a lot of blue, and whenever my hair is like blonde or blue or like whatever other color, then I wear a lot of pink. So anyway, but it's like a cropped cami and cardigan set. I have worn this like once or twice. It is of that fluffy material that can get a little bit sweaty, but overall it looks really cute and like it's a vibe. I've been really into buying like loungewear stuff because I now do like freelance / contractor work, so I'm working from home more, and I wanted to have some like nice comfy things that I could put on and feel like I was getting dressed for the day without like making myself uncomfortable, even though I wear a lot of comfortable things anyway. And this set was $46 US, which is not inexpensive, but it's not super expensive. I think 46 for like this crop top and a matching cardigan. Quite thick, nice and soft. Obviously a little bit sweaty, but that's just how it goes with these kind of fabrics most of the time. The straps have started to fray a little bit on just like one of the straps. Like that's not really great because I haven't really worn it a lot, but I will just keep a watchful eye over it, and I'm happy to stitch it up like a little mouse from Cinderella. Although ideally a little mouse from Cinderella shouldn't have to buy an item and have it already be kind of in disrepair, but that's fine. Super cute, as expected, as I already knew. It's got like the luxurious type of fluffy. You know how some fluffy things, it's like scraggly fluffy and it's like a little bit fluffy but not that fluffy, and so you're like, I just think this is like a nice level of fluffy where it's like a fine, consistent fluffy. One criticism I will have is that I don't think camis like this with just like the straight across are like super flattering on me. I would prefer something with like a sweetheart neckline or like a V-neck. I just think it would give it more like va-va-voom, but it's cute, so I'm at peace with it. All right, I was actually putting this off, but let's talk about the skirt saga.
That's so upsetting.
I bought a couple of like pants and skirts from Chuu before, but I'm also really careful whenever I buy them to make sure that they have some stretch in them or they are a certain cut, because typically with Korean fashion websites, I just know the dimensions aren't really made to accommodate me, and that's fine. So because the sale was on and I was feeling brave, I decided to buy some mini skirts, and they had a little bit of stretch in them, but like not a lot. So I got this one. It was like 20 something US dollars. It really wasn't expensive at all. A very basic, like I believe it's called an H-line skirt, compared to an A-line where it's like that. It's just kind of designed to be straight and fitted across your hips. And I did look at the measurements and I kind of thought I'd be able to swing it. I was like, yeah, that should be good. And it's not quite good. But unfortunately they didn't fit. So I'll probably give these to a friend or pop them up on Depop, which is really sad, but it's It's fine. Like, I took the gamble and I knew what I was doing when I gambled, so I'm not going to be like outraged and be like, I can't believe it. Like, it was definitely a gamble, so I'm like not super mad that it doesn't fit me. It was just a little disappointing, but that's okay. No biggie. I'm not gonna like take it to heart or anything like that. It's just not designed for my body type, and that's okay. Then we have this skirt, which is also around $20. I think it was $22. It's just a plain black skirt, and I know you might think that's like really boring, and you're correct, it kind of is. I liked how it had this little like mesh bit at the bottom. The top layer is really stretchy, but there's this chiffon layer underneath that has no stretch at all. So like the top part of the skirt fits me, but the chiffon layer is like not quite fitting me. But I'm thinking about just like cutting like the sides of the chiffon, because it's kind of like a seam here, and just cutting it so it's split on the sides. And I got this in a medium, and I got the other one in a medium as well, and the medium is the largest size on these items in particular. So yes, this one does fit. I just need to do something about the chiffon, but it's really cute. Okay, let's talk about the black mini skirt. Now this is meant to have the mesh, but as I was saying, the mesh like doesn't go down, so it is just bunched up around my waist at the moment. And I like the skirt, but I don't know if I like it enough to like butcher it in the hopes that I'll love it. And I think I could also just give this one away. It's really short. And I think with the mesh, it only adds like an extra like centimeter of length. And I think even then I'd probably be like, it's really short. It's a cute fit though. I think it looks nice. I don't know. I think I'm better off just buying another skirt in a similar style to this and giving this to someone who would really like it, rather than trying to butcher this one and make it work. You can see what I mean. When it has a bit of stretch in it, these skirts fit okay. I think it's too short. I just took like 2 steps and I'm like, ooh, a light breeze on the buttock. Very nice. I think I might pass this one on. The skirt saga continues, but with a winner. Woo woo! This one was like a knit material, so I knew it was going to be fine because it was super stretchy, and they described that on the website. Really gorgeous quality, like a really super soft thick knit. I'm really happy with this. I know it's really simple and maybe not that exciting, but I'm just like, look at the material. You can be the judge of it. Because it fits so nicely on the waist, it just like flares down like a little tulip. It's so beautiful, but not a lot to say because there's nothing wrong with it. It's great. This little black knitted beautiful baby is just doing so much work. The flare is nice. Look how it moves. Nice little swish. It's the right length. Yes. I've had one successful skirt out of 4. That's a 25% batting average. That's not great, I don't think. And then the last entry into the Chuu skirt saga. This is actually the saddest one. So it's part of a 2-piece set of a cropped baby blue tweed jacket and a mini skirt. Tell me how I was going to resist that. On sale? I don't think so. Full price, this set was around $60 US, which, you know, it's a decent amount, but I thought for the 2 pieces, for like a full like jacket with buttons and like kind of a full tweed vibe, and a skirt 60 I thought was totally reasonable. However you want to do the math, I thought that added up quite nicely. And once again, the jacket is beautiful. I've worn it a couple of times. I've worn it with like some jeans for like a business casual like couple of meetings, and if you know me, you know that I have this thing about like gold details. I like it. I just don't love it on me. There's something about gold details that I'm just like,
that's weird.
And these are like a silver/nickel detail with these like pearl buttons, so it just like matches everything I have. It's just really super cute, and they have it in a pink as well. And I think if I could buy the jacket separately, I would probably buy the jacket separately. You can probably see where I'm going with this. The skirt just doesn't really fit either, because it's like the same as the other one. It's really difficult to get it over the hip/chest hurdle. And once I do that, it's fine. Like on the waist, it sits fine. Like I can see that. It's just the hips. I was contemplating giving away like the full set so someone could have the full set, but I really like the jacket. Like to me, they exist cutely as separates. Like I would be very happy to buy just the skirt on its own. So I'm going to split them up. I'm gonna unparent trap my matching tweed set. I realize this is a really random outfit, but just try and picture it like not with the black. The thought was there, it was gonna be really cute. I'm just wearing the crop top from before, but I think it's still definitely worth me keeping the jacket because I just think it is really cute, and I think it matches jeans and denim really nicely. It's just a nice pale blue color. It looks really nice with white as well. Like imagine this with like a cute little white dress with just this jacket on top. I think it can still get some life, and I think it still has value. I think it's still cute. It's just sad because it was meant to be a matching set. The hips said no. My hips did not lie. In fact, Shakira was right all along. I don't know why we doubted her. It just hits such a nice length on me too. Like when I wear a little like dress, it just Mwah. And that is the end of the skirt saga. So now we can move on to slightly more fun things. I mean, I said that, but then I was like, or I can move on to this not fun at all thing. This is a pair of linen pants. I again was like, oh, cute, like linen pants for like wearing around the house, nice and comfy. Check the measurements, was like, love that. Nice price point, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them because I bought them to be like comfy and chill, and they're like not that, and I wouldn't wear them because they're uncomfortable. I was going along and talking about stuff and I was like, I swear I bought this with like a top that I wanted to match it with, and I did, but I'd like kind of integrated it into my closet like a cheeky little wench. So here it is. I love this crop top. It's so funny because when I showed you that cherry crop top before, I was like, I should buy more of their crop tops, they're so comfy and I wear them all the time, and I did. I just put it in my closet and it wasn't here, and so I like completely forgot that I did that, but I did, and I've been wearing this quite a lot too. It has this really flattering square neckline. I actually might buy this in another color because I'm really into it. But it just looks really nice and it's super comfy, and it has like these little flowers with pink and green on it. So I was like, oh, it'll look really cute with the sage green pants. Nope, sage green pants, not part of this conversation anymore. So I'll show you what they look like together, but honestly, like not a lot to report. They just make me feel uncomfortable, so they don't do their job. So I'll probably not keep these. I think you can see the hem if I stand up like that. There's not really a lot interesting happening with the hem, but I just want to show you. I hate them. They're like tight all down my thigh, but then just like baggy around my like stomach and where the pockets are. Oh gosh, they're really bad. Can we stop talking about them now? I remember trying them on and being like, oh, absolutely not. I just think they just look really tortured. My body looks tortured in them. They're bad. But let's just zoom up here. So I'm making the executive decision for my mental health to move on from those pants because I won't be keeping them. They will be going far, far away. But hey, look at this top. Isn't it nice? I think it's nice too. Glad we agree. Beautiful, nice, flattering neckline. I think it fits really nicely, and I really like the sleeve length as well. I just think it looks cute. Pants, heinous. The top, adorable. So that's a win-loss. And then, speaking of basic tops, this one's inside out. So this is only like $11 US, and they do this in a bunch of different colors. It's really soft. It's a little like see-through. Like I don't think it's really designed to be super opaque. I have been layering this under a vest, which I will show you in a second. I don't mind it on its own, but it is a little bit sheer. So like for the workplace. So for the workplace, you might want to like layer it with something, or like under a pinafore dress or something like that. But it does come in a bunch of colors, and I might grab a couple more because I have found this to be like really useful for when I want to like layer it under stuff with like a pop of color, because I think they do this in like a baby blue and a pink and stuff like that. So it'd be nice to have some additional basics. Not a lot to say about this beautiful basic turtleneck, but I will show you it under this vest. Simply the vest! Yeah, this is just like a little houndstooth vest. It's sitting at that perfect intersection between like really fitted and like super oversized and baggy. And because it's like black and white, it fits with like pink or baby blue or green. Like it fits with a whole bunch of different colors that I like to wear, which is really great. And I get a lot of compliments when I wear it too. I was kind of hesitant of the vest trend. I was like, I don't know, vestie. Hey vesties. And while I'm not sure if the vest trend will like stay around forever, I think a black and white houndstooth vest is like not a super crazy version of that trend, and I think it's pretty like preppy classic. So if you like preppy style, and I have liked preppy style for quite a few years now, and I've enjoyed wearing it, like I'll probably continue to wear this. And this one was $21 US, so not super expensive, just in the one size. Again, it's quite stretchy, so I'm going to show that to you now with the green turtleneck. Now, do we like it or do we like it? Simply the vest! I love it. It's such a great vest, and it's just like a little boxy on the top, but it's still like nicely fitted. And because of this, the part where it's black at the bottom is actually like thinner, so it tucks nicer into skirts and jeans and pants and whatever else you want to tuck it into, because it's not as bulky, which I think is really smart. So when I do it like that, and I can just pull it out a little bit, see? And I think the tuck is also really nice. If you want a little bit of that extra cinch, I think it looks really cute. Love the V-neck at the front, and it's just straight across at the back. I think it's a really stylish piece to add to the wardrobe, and I think if you're looking for a vest, you want to try out the vest trend, I think this is the one, because it's like just got all the little details right that I really appreciate. Simply the best! And I have one more kind of like basic sort of top to show you. So it is just this baby blue knit top. It has these little like puff sleeve details along with the black trim, which I think make it a little more unique. I don't know, I just thought it looked cute. I'm really enjoying the like 90s style piping on clothes. I have another top in my wardrobe that's like white with black piping, and I quite like that as well. So the top was $20 and comes in quite a few different colors. This one I'm like not blown away by the fit of, but I think it does still look really nice. I haven't really worn this one yet. The other two I've worn quite a few times, but this one I'm still like trying to see how I can incorporate it, mainly because I don't wear black all the time. But now that it's a little chillier and my winter wardrobe has a little bit more of that like charcoal and black in it, I'll probably pull this out. And here is the blue top. I haven't tucked it in yet because it's a little kind of like that awkward length between like cropped and like full length. It's in that like middle length, which I don't love, but that means it's perfect for tucking because it's just long enough that you can tuck it in without it having heaps of bulk. I'm definitely going to keep it. I think it's a nice thing to have in my wardrobe, but I'm not like jazzed about it. It's just fine. Paired with the skirt and maybe like a cute jacket or something like that, I think it's definitely cute. It's giving me like ice skater vibes. Just a little 90s basic. And the last item for this video is this dress. Yes, we have a dress, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't really look like a lot when I hold it up, but it is just like a kind of mini dress with like some ruching, just like a winter cutie moment. It's a little more form-fitted. It was like $33 US and I bought it in just the one size they had. I haven't worn this one out yet, and mainly because I tried to try it on and I think I ripped it somewhere. Either it was me or it came ripped, but it was probably definitely certainly me. And because it's so ruched and ruffled, I'll be able to stitch up that little bit, no problems at all. But yeah, I just wanted to show it to you because I haven't really worn this one yet, so I'd like to see what you think. So here is the final dress, and I'm not sure, hey. As you can see, here's the aforementioned hole. I don't know if I look good in this one or not. I think it's meant to be more ruffled and like I've just got it down a bit. I think when I do it like that, it looks cuter. I don't know, it looks off to me. There's something wrong proportionally. Maybe if I stop holding my body like this. I don't know. Okay, I actually don't hate it off shoulder as much. I still think it's a little funky though. It's probably just not one of those items that like just proportionally is not really designed for me, and I'm kind of okay with that. Although it's sort of been quite a bit of this haul, hasn't it? It's not really, this one hasn't worked out for me so well. Especially not with me like being like, Chuu's really great, I've had the best experiences, but then I'm like, maybe not this one. But again, because there was a sale, I was like, it's time to be risky. Risky, wiki. That was a mistake. I think if I like belted it or put like a nice like little kind of like corset sort of thing over it, I might be more into it. I think it's just because it's like a blue blob. Yeah. I don't know if this really fits the bill for what I was trying to like show you, but I think it kind of helps show like where I want the emphasis to be. I'm warming to it. It just does feel, it's really, really short. It's giving me like Fashion Nova vibes, kind of. It's definitely meant to have more of a ruffle to it and more of a like ruching effect, but due to my hip bones and my buttocks, that won't be happening today, which is fine. Again, maybe this one might be a pass. I feel like there are similar dresses to this online. If you'd like to see me do an ASOS haul or a Fashion Nova haul, let me know. I am slightly distrustful of Fashion Nova, but I'm like interested to see what it would be like to try their stuff, because a lot of their models are really like curvy and have really big hips, and I'm not saying that I look like a Fashion Nova model because I certainly do not at all. I am not a Nova babe, but I do think that maybe their clothes might like suit me, maybe. The concept is there, and I think we can see like where it's happening, and it's like close but not quite. Okay, so that is my Korean fashion haul, trying on items from Chuu. Let me know which of the items you thought was the cutest, or if you have any recommendations from their site or for another brand's website for me to check out, because I am happy to be enabled for science and content. Thank you for sticking around and listening to me wax lyrical about random fashion items I bought like a couple months ago. And if you would like to be pestered by me on the internet in other places, then you can head to the description box below for all my socials. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!